Today we are going to use the cutter to cut out our rhinestone design onto a white and black piece of plastic. The first step is you need to get your piece of plastic from your instructor. This plastic will measure 6 inches by 12. On the piece of plastic there's a protective coating that we need to peel off. And it's important that you get all of it off. You don't want to leave any behind. And it easily tears. So if it starts to tear, you need to kind of be very careful to get all of it off. So there, I'm starting to tear just a little bit. I'm going to start from a different direction and fall in the other direction. And this is just waste, and throw that away. So go ahead and get your piece of plastic and prepare the surface by removing the protective covering. The next step, we are going to use the Roland EGX 350 desktop engraver. And to prepare the machine, the first step is simply to open the cover. There's an emergency stop button here that you need to pay attention to. If at any time there's an emergency and the machine is making a mistake or that it might damage the machine or a person, you need to press that button and then turn your collet on. You need to make sure to prepare it by cleaning all this stuff off, and you can just sweep it off to the side for now. So go ahead and pause your video and prepare your surface. Next, we're going to put our plastic into the Roland desktop engraver, and it's very important to get it in here straight. You can't put it in there slightly crooked in any fashion. So we're going to put it in here, and you can kind of straighten it with your fingers on this side. This corner is our 0 point. We need this corner to be perfectly lined. So I want this left edge and this edge to be perfectly level with the two table edges. So I can kind of adjust it with my fingers and kind of feel it along the edge, and if I like it, you can press firmly down. So go ahead and pause your video and get your plastic placed in the cutter. You can go ahead and close the protective lid. Next step is to open up RWare Studio by double clicking on RWare Studio. Once it's launched, then you need to come over here and just hit this open folder icon, and you'll see you should be in local computer, local disk, home, and then choose your mod. Mod 4 is where I saved yesterday's design. You should have both folder numbers on there. Select it and click open, and then hit fit to page. The next step is you need to turn on the Roland EGX 350 cutter. So back here, directly behind the emergency stop button, the power switch, it's right here. Located next to your cutter, you have what is called the handy pad. And go ahead, it says hit enter. So go ahead and hit enter. Next step is we want to press the menu button. And press it until you see the words home and view. And when you see home, there should be a blinking cursor over the H, and then press enter. You will see the cutter move into position after you've pressed home. Then you need to turn your collet on. You are then going to watch the Roland desktop engraver cut out your design. And this will take upwards of 20 minutes, maybe a little more. So you need to make sure you watch the machine, before we vacuum out our project, we need to press on the handy pad, press the menu button until you get to the home and view button, press over to the view and press enter. Once it's done, you need to vacuum out your project, and find your vacuum in your station and vacuum out, open the door and vacuum out all the extra materials that's been cut away. Once you are done vacuuming, you need to carefully peel off your design sheet. And we don't want to pull off the foam pad underneath it. So carefully lift off your plastic that has now been milled. Please turn off the power to the engraver.